Hello and welcome to episode 10 of our East Coast mainline map. What you're looking at on the screen right now is some about 30 minutes work I did just before recording, extending north of Grantham. That'll be the line heading towards Newark and all the way up to Scotland. It's a recreation of that crazy junction we saw a few episodes back. I'm pretty happy with it. The actual line goes out to Boston as well as a branch line, and also curls round to Oakham. So we'll do that eventually. And what you're looking at now is looking south towards Grantham. We're on the East Coast Main Line, and that's where it splits and branches off. That is us underground. But I did some terraforming to get this bridge here. And there's the central island there. And here's an overview. And that's everything we've got. I'm pretty happy with that. 30 minutes work. Anyway, on with the episode. So here we are in lovely Grantham. Unfortunately, I've had to demolish some more houses in Grantham. I am sorry, everybody. I keep doing that lately. This is what I was working on, and this is my attempt at that a lovely junction that they've got going there. All of this is in the mod list I've created, or should be in the mod list. If it's not, then let me know in the comments below. But I have created a mod list for this series, and that'll be in the description below. That bridge is some building blocks. That's an actual bridge. This one, however, is made with... Let's have a look. See if I can find it for you. For those that don't know. There's the traffic lights. Got a bunch of things you can do there, and you just lay them wherever. And then this is the bridge where I constructed. If you can just link to the track like so. A lot of detail you can do to adjust the length, the width, the height, and you get this. And there we have it. So that's going out north. Over here, eventually, what I'm going to do is put loads of freight yards and lots of industries, all the ones we need, which will be a little bit like importing them from the north of England down, steel, etc. The stuff we're not going to set up down here too much. Yeah, so that's all going to be down here. There's going to be a turnaround point for passenger trains that are the through trains. We're also going to head up this way, connect Oakham. Let's have a little look at Oakham, what's going on down here. A lot of people in Oakham, so they're going to be very pleased with the train station when we hook them up. And we're going to hook them up to Stamford and Grantham. Obviously this line just here is going to come round as a branch line of sorts. Today, however, we are going to connect up Stamford here. I don't know how. We don't really get much coverage there, do we? So we'll have to set up a bus line possibly as well. We'll connect a passenger line here across country. And that will, for now, go all the way up to March, stopping at Peterborough and Whittlesea. What we got here. That's right. Peterborough Yard. I do like this yard so far. It's looking very busy. So, I want to also do some freight trains just here and get them running up to March. They're going to create construction materials here and take them down to March. And these two quarries right here, one is going to supply this directly via trucks. And this one is going to supply the freight station and take them down to Peterborough, ready to be taken down to March. So, that's that. What should we get started with? I'm thinking we start with Stamford and get another passenger line going. Then we get some serious work done on some freight trains. It would be nice to see some more freight on the East Coast Main Line. So we're going to need a temporary crossover here. They don't normally turn round here. They would continue to Oakham, which is a junction, going to Corby Way and up to Grantham. So what we're going to do for now is we're going to... So if we come in... Which way are we going to be coming in? Let's see if on that side, right. So what we really want to be doing as a temporary measure is going slow out of the station and quick into the station is usually the best bait, since we don't want overhead wires, do we? So it doesn't really matter how fast we go out here, that'll do. Can we fit a light in there temporarily? Yes, we can. That one will be there permanently on the other side. This one, however, is a temporary measure, just to get it crossing over to the correct side. We do have a crossover here, but I don't really want to be doing that. As we see a local train there heading up. Alright, so we've got that working. Now, one of the things I do to figure out how all this works, let me just switch to this if it works. There we go. Is this website here. I'll link it in the description below as well. There's going to be a lot of links this episode, isn't there? They're all useful. So anyway, we want Stamford. So we type in Stamford there. And we search train. It doesn't matter when, really. So we search trains. And as you can see, because it's just because of the time, we've got a bunch of trains that leave Stamford. We can amend this to not be Sunday. Let's pick a weekday, Monday. And then search trains, you see we've got morning trains. And they tend to go to Norwich, Birmingham, Stansted. Yeah, there you go. It's pretty much those. There's one at Cambridge there, stops at Cambridge. That'll be probably a short stopping Stansted one. So we're going to go for a cross-country train. It doesn't matter which one. One that's going through Peterborough. And does it stop at the platforms we want? See, at Oakham it eventually gets. So we can link that. There we go. Stamford, Peterborough and March. And then Ely we don't have. We do have Cambridge. And we won't have Stansted, I don't think. That's a bit far off our map. The other option is if we go back. The other option is what we got. Norwich. No, Norwich. Oh, maybe Norwich, East Midlands train. Peterborough. I was trying to find one, see if they do stop at Whittlesea at all. Let's see. Monday. Birmingham. Perhaps Ely? Does that stop at Whittlesea? Maybe they don't stop at Whittlesea. I thought they did. That is strange. Or just not stop at Whittlesea, and these trains, cross-country trains, will continue on all the way through. Yes, they might stop behind the local ones here. Is that a local? Not really, that's an express. Yeah, so let's get the line in. We're going to go cross-country. Nice garish purple. Or a nice purple. Depends if you like purple. Well, we're stopping at Peterborough. And we're skipping Whittlesea and going straight to March. Which I think, yeah, we should really have a... Let's just do... We should have a temporary crossing just here as well. Like that. Yes, perfect. And we'll lock that in place for March. We don't know about Peterborough yet. We do know about Stamford. And then we're going to go back... Well, let's call this for now... What are we calling it? Stamford to March. We don't know about Peterborough yet. So let's... we're not going to stop at Whittlesea. We'll go back to Peterborough. I think so far it's looking okay. I think that's where I want it to stop. Let's see where the other ones stop. Ah, that's perfect. Look at that. So we want you to stop there. Yes, they share a platform on the way back, but this bit's kind of nice where they split off. Let's just check all the way up here. Don't need that open at the moment. All the way. Splits off nicely. Does something terrible here. Good job we checked. So we are going to need a waypoint after Stamford. Just here. Perfect. And we get to see this in action too. So we'll have a look at that once we have the trains running on here. So let's get some trains on, shall we? We could use a fake... Oh, no, let's use our new one here. See if it actually... I think it should be able to get up there. We'll put 2 on. It's not a busy track. We'll have the same trains as the local trains that are already running on here as well. They're gonna be out of commission soon, so that's a little awkward. Let's get those in. Let's pause that quickly. I don't want them to, because we're getting towards the end of the year here. We'll have them the lovely purple. Buy one there. I know this isn't strictly correct. They wouldn't be purple like this. But I do want them to be representative of the operators on here. And I'm going to say cross-country might have... We'll go with a 5. And we'll have 2 of them. So we'll clone that. And we'll get them both out. Set line all would be much better. Hopefully it just works. We could have a problem. But we'll see. Right. Let's do this. Is it going to be a problem? Should we ride on board one? See where we end up. See, we like jumped in the cab. I like this. Good job on these mods, by the way. Like I said at the beginning, have a look at the mod list that I'll link. It should be all of them that I'm using. So here we are then. Where are we heading for? Peterborough. We're going to probably hold up some trains as we cross out on over the main lines. It's going to be interesting to see whether we actually go the right way. I had fun detailing this. It's very enjoyable. Oh. Now, that there, believe it or not, I think it's caching files. It's the worst possible way it could do it. I hope they fix that in this performance patch that's coming up, because it shouldn't be doing that in a tight loop. It should be caching files in the background nicely, like we'll load a couple here, load a couple there, unload here if need be. I mean, it doesn't touch the sides of memory, but I'm actually going to be using, if no one's seen it, I did a... Alright, looks like we're on our way there. I did a recreation of the mallards. Oh, there's a train coming in behind there. Mallards, is that... Oh, that's awkward. No, that's the blue one. Good. Yeah, distracted. The mallards world record run. And I'm starting to push the limits of the game engine, which we all know exists. It's running pretty smooth for how complex and how big this map is. So I'm pretty impressed with that. It's just those annoying hold-ups that it does when caching, I would assume. And end of month, obviously, which is coming soon. We're gonna... That's not too bad, actually. So I won't say much more about that. Normally it's worse. So I'm probably going to use that as a benchmark and redo the video on the on or after the 18th to see how or if we've improved. There goes an East Midlands train, or it would be in the future. All right, so we've got our cross-country trains running now to March from Stamford, and eventually are going to go a bit further than that. Yeah, this is working, you see, because we've got the East Midlands train pulling in at the same time. Oh, I'm really happy about that. I know they're probably a bit close together anyway, the two cross-country trains, because I sent them out together. I could probably hold them in the station, but let's let them sort themselves out. I have faith in the engine. And should we get some should we start getting some stone into Peterborough? We're going to need a little fowler, I think, to go and run. I don't know how we're going to get up here. I'm not entirely sure we have any depots facing that way at all. This is going to be tricky. Because King's Cross faces London. Oh, we do, don't we? Oh, it's miles away though. That's silly. Okay, we're going to need a temporary measure here, aren't we? Yeah, because if we come this way, what I want one of the trains to do is go from Peterborough up to here and back. So, how are we going to get her on the track? We could put one there, right? An invisible depot and just get it going. We could put one there. It's not technically right. Right, let's just... Yeah, let's have this here. One of these. Oh. Oh. Don't delete all that, I'll be sad. Might have to. Need to get a good angle on. There we go. We delete that. Can we put an invisible... I've forgotten how to play the game apparently. we need these. An invisible... Is that going to be too big? Got to spin it around manually, haven't we? Nope. Should be fine. Hasn't really destroyed anything. And now... Yes. But I can't click on it. Apparently. It's kind of awkward because of the ground level. I guess the ground was uneven. What happens if we delete this one? Can I? That's really awkward. Shame you can't shift through, right? Alright, let's put another one in. They just have no... there we go, that's fine. Just have no sidings. We can get to this one. Let's buy a... I want to put another Fowler on. I love these. Colour should we have it? Should we... what would run down here? Red Fowler? Like EWS or whatever runs down here. Yeah, let's have that. So we'll have that. And we're going to be running... We're going to be running stone. Is that the only one we've got for stone? I think it is for now. So we're going to have this as a... That's a loud motorbike. Excessive. I hope it's a nice motorbike. That's all I can say. How many are we going to fit on there? Let's see, shall we? I only want stone. For now. 1, 2... Got 126 meters. And what do we have here? What size station is this? 204. Oh, we've got plenty to go. And what size is this over here? Oop. Click on the right buttons. 200. So 200 then. It's only a short little run down here. I'm now wondering whether we should just have a mixed consist and also take... We could also take wood and construction materials by sending it up and down. And then over in March, we could have something that could use the wood eventually. Yeah, that's a possibility. Should we have a mixed consist? They normally mix consists on here. Let's see. Oh, we can reach it if I zoomed out a little bit. You can just click on the... Never mind. Ignore me. So we can only go to 200. I wish you could change wagons at freight stations. That would be so cool. So we can have these. Later on, we can have mixed consists that can take both stone. I mean, it will look more realistic too. Yeah, let's have, what do we want? It's going to be construction materials. What takes these take construction materials and stone. That's kind of cool, right? Should we have a train like that? And then we can colour them differently. Some for stones. Oh, don't want to set them as... We can just go like some grey ones. And then some orange ones. Couple of orange ones. How long we got? No, don't set them to anything. Couple of red ones. And then a couple more grey ones. Then I don't know whether we're going to be able to haul this much. Let's have some with just base colours and then a couple more orange-ish ones. How many more can we get? I think that's good. And we'll just leave that auto-selecting. I think this might be too much for this poor little thing to pull. We're only going to have this one on here. So we have him. We'll see how he looks in a minute. Let's get a line going. It's going to be mixed between stone and construction materials. So like a dark colour there. You're going to go there to there. Oh, you can't. We've got a problem, Houston. Going to have to check this out. Is there no way out? Pretty sure he can get out both ways that way. And he can get across. What happens if we put, after that, we then go here? This one. And then all the way back. We've got a problem though. We should be able to get across there, I thought. Huh. So, what is the problem? Both, these are not one way. It's going to come out. If it just came back out, it can go up that way. Yeah, that works. You can cross over there. What's the speed on that, by the way? 45, that's good enough. I know it's going to hold up the passenger trains, but it's what freight trains do. We could have a thing here. Crossover. But he can get across here. And then continue up and cross over here. And then he'll cross back again. This is going to get messy, isn't it? And then he'll... Can he get... No, he can't because that's one way. So what do we do? Should we send him all the way up here to turn around? That's what I'm thinking. We are going to go to March. Because we want him to spend some time hanging about in places. That's what I'm thinking. Because they're not very frequent. There we go. Let's see what mess we've made. This is... Okay, it's on the slow line. It's staying on the slow line. Look at all these. Look at this. Mayhem. All right. He's going up there, so let's lock him into Stamford. I'm happy with him there. Yep. That keeps him on the freight line. He does have to cross over onto the... That's unfortunate, but that's the only way. No. What are you doing, actually? You, sir, should not go like that. You should stay on this line here. There. Stay off that fast line. Ooh, I like this. I think this is good. Would need an actual light here though. Keep him off the main line until the last minute. I like that. So we can change this here to an actual signal. Like that. Not one way. And so go here first. What are we going to call this? East Coast Main Line Freight. Stamford. Not Stamford, it's not Stamford. It is Stamford, actually. Or sort of. Stamford to March. via Peterborough. Let's not get carried away. Peterborough West. Huh. Interesting. It is on the west. Okay, I think we're happy. I think that's going in a... Wait a minute, what's it doing here? Yes, it has to do that. So that's perfect. So far. How do you cross? This is not good. I mean... But it then doesn't cross here either. So, no, let's do that. And there's a lot of stopping involved and slowing down here anyway, so we can get straight across there, hopefully. We'll have a look once we get going. We are going to share this line, which is already getting quite busy. And we're going all the way up. Oh, caching again. This bit's fine. This is all okay. Yeah. We're going to need some lights here, though. Of some sort. Perhaps. Let's put a two-way signal here. I think we're good there. Yeah. I think we're good. All right, so we've got a line for him to go on now. He's going to miraculously appear out of our little sidings here. I mean, now that I've done all that, he could have just come out here, couldn't he? Oh, it's too late now. I've made what might be a nice train. Oh, let's, there we go, so we can see this. So, oh, I didn't save it. Oh, that's annoying. I didn't save that line. Why didn't it save it? East Coast Main Line. What did we call it? Freight. Stamford. North. To March. Yeah, there we go. Has it saved it this time? Crazy game. Let's get him going, shall we? Just play this again. Oh, there he comes. He's... Oh, I like that. Sound effects are good. Let's go back a bit here. So we see him come by. Get off that. Where's he gone? Has he just vanished? Oh, no, there he is. I can see the smoke. I thought he'd vanished. Well, I guess he'll come out of the sidings quite slow. Here he comes. Our little Fowler. It's a great model. I believe it's killer cans. Look at him go. Some great sound effects on him. So this behemoth will be clogging up the East Coast Main Line now. Just like it should do. I mean, currently he's not actually going to be taking anything because we need to get some trucks on there. I mean, the danger is that it might actually pick up construction materials from this place because that takes it from both. But I'm not really bothered about that. And he's off in a cloud of smoke. Yeah, I like him. I mean, the trains are not that regular, so it's not much of a problem. Alright, so we got him running on there. Off he goes. So we're going to need a... We have one close note. We're going to need a new line here too for the trucks. Quickly get those. Taking stone here. Alright. And then we'll put in a quick depot just there. And we'll buy a couple of trucks. Ooh, what have we got here? Got some new trucks there. Ooh. Well, these are snazzy. Let's get some Volvos on there, shall we? While we've got a chance. What are they going to be taking? Stone? Not a tanker then, will it? Flatbed? That wouldn't make much sense. It would be more like a dumper, wouldn't it? Yeah, there we go. So let's get some stone on there. We'll have just a couple of those. There you go. A couple of Volvos. Well, they're nice. And eventually, that'll start working. It should drop it off. I believe this station reaches. Yep, should drop it off. We'll come back and check on that in the next episode. But let's go have a look up north. Up north. Just because I'm looking. Technically would be north, but it's not, is it? That's north. And now I'm looking north. So let's have a look past Sandy, Biggleswade. Let's have a look at the Hitchin Junction. We have a freight train running here that comes in with construction materials, is it? I believe as well. There it is. Another Fowler. Now, I'm going to do the same with the other freight train. If we go to the details of the line, you'll see they wait till full. And with a maximum wait time of 3 minutes. The reason I do that is because I don't want them to be like very frequent down this line. I want them to hang about in stations. So should we do that quickly while we have a chance? Where is our freight train's only just got down there. That's good though. So he's running slow. So what we want him to do, let's get this back up. We want him to wait until full at Stamford. Just change that to make sure that's 3 minutes. And we want him to do the same at Peterborough off the main line and the same at March. Stamford North, do we want him to do it there? Why not? Just do it at each station and just so he's not as frequent. We don't want him just turning around when he feels like it. But there we go. He's going across there. We'll go back down south in a minute. That looks amazing. It's nice to see a freight train operating down here, because they do run down there. Yeah, he's heading off to March. Getting in the way of all the passenger trains. Perfect. Oh, I love that. Should we have a look at this crossing? So they're going to be driving around. Here he comes. They're really missing the sound effects, aren't they? Yeah. I think that will look quite good when we've got some Deltics on the front too. Really good. That's again Killer Cans. He does some good work, I must say. Hey, you're not getting on that, guys. It's quite busy now, isn't it? Harvey Roberts. I won't stand that close to the edge if I were you. Alright, back down south. St. Neots. Biggleswade. Where were we at? Hitchin. Here we go. What are people doing in Hitchin? We've got the buses running. The 136, no? The 98, Hitchin 98. I believe I numbered these right, the 98 and 97, for anyone that knows Hitchin. They run to Letchworth, down here. Somewhere you've probably not seen. Where's everybody going?
Hey.
He's going to a shop. In... Where is this? Royston? Baldock. Oh. Oh, I did a little bridge here. I know it's a bit steep, but it's the only way I could really make this work. Or is that because that wasn't there before? That probably wasn't there before, but hey, the computer's decided it should be. I mean, this is just a little area you don't see. How are we doing up here? Have they changed any roads? That shouldn't really be like that, but we'll let him do it. Oh, caching again. Ooh. Ah, Stevenage is growing. Got the industry out here. I like the way they've built these though, so grats to the AI on that. I couldn't have placed them better myself. Are these right? I don't know whether they're the right buses. I think one of them are. I'm not sure whether there are 2s and 3s. One of these is the right bus. There it is, the 301. Goes all the way to St Albans. So if I click on that... Yep, that's a bus route. And a real one. Pretty much. It turns round at Stevenage. We'll follow it through Nebworth, you see. We're gonna... People are using these, which is awesome. There's 17 people on there. I like the sound effects for these. Off he goes. And then they go all the way... It's crazy. To Welland. And then from Welland... This is a real bus route too. To Hatfield. They just skirt the outside of Hatfield. But are they waiting? What are these waiting for? 301. There we go. That's what we're looking at now. The 301. So people are catching it. This is another real bus route too. The 653. It goes a slightly different way. But then we go down into the country here. Got some freight wagons working away. Taking food, making things grow. And there we go. And then they stop at St Albans. Now this one actually goes to New Greens, which I've just got as a bus stop. So apologies for anyone who lives in New Greens who's watching this. This is what that's resorted to for now. I'm hoping that some aerial, or they'll expand out here as we get a bit further out, because St Albans will have its train station on the Midlands main line here. I'm looking forward to getting that up and running. This is the M1 or is it the A1? It might be the A1. I put this in the wrong place. It should have been up there a bit, but hey ho, it's done now. And we've got the Hertford Loop over here as well, where I've got some farms going. They're not doing anything at the moment. This is the Hertford Loop, which is also very busy. A lot of people. Yourself. He's going shopping in... Where? Where are you going shopping? I wish I'd just tell you which town it was. You are going shopping... What's that? Where are we? Enfield. So this station here is Enfield Chase. We're also going to have Enfield Station here, which goes over to Cheshire and Roxbourne that way. Which we're still yet to do, which is why this is all kind of empty at the moment. And there are still plenty of tracks to lay. You see we've got Stratford over there to Tottenham Hale. I am running the actual bus through Tottenham Hale though. Wherever we are. There we are. Look at the people on there. It's the Finsbury Park bus 259. So that does go to Tottenham Hale. And then Finsbury Park. This one here is the is supposed to be. It's not very much like it at the moment, but it's supposed to be the Channel Tunnel train. This is, of course, King's Cross, which is London's getting very big now. There's St Pancras where that all runs from. This is a made-up bus number. That's not right. It runs down to, I believe, the City of London. London, wherever that would be. I don't mean where's London. I mean I don't know what area that would be that's there, because the City of London's up there. St Pancras is here. So I'm not sure where that is in if you know, or if you've got an idea. Oh, there's Paddington. So Paddington's going to get its station too, running up to Acton, Southall and Hayes. But London, see, all these little towns, originally when I first started the map, they were just little towns. And for those that know the map, this is the idea I had, so that they all joined up together to make London. I mean, I really, really wanted to add all the other sub-districts all down here. We've got Croydon down here, just sitting there, South Croydon and Croydon. We could run some trains here, you see, just to help London grow even further. That's what a lot of this is for. And also any freight that we need to manage down here. We've got all this room. We're not obviously going to just fill it with fields and trees. It's another thing, really. I like to stick to the fields and trees close to where you can see if you're doing a cab ride. Or a bus ride, because I don't really do bus rides. I mean, I doubt anybody really wants to have a bus ride. Because we could take one of these, like not the Hatfield, that's a fake bus. Like this one, for instance, if you jump in it. Hey everyone. So if we get on the 301, we're heading to, are we at King's Road, I guess? I mean, I guess this would be kind of cool when it goes a bit faster. It does look kind of cool out here, though. I just can't see it being very popular. I could be wrong. Maybe once we got the slightly faster buses. It looks fairly good, though, out here. I'm pretty impressed with it. Oh, that bus is busy. That's kind of cool that there's so many people using the buses. Here's the question, though. If there are so many people using those buses, is anybody actually using the train? Or, don't know, because the train might have just... Not really. I guess they're all... Look at the little shunter over here. Isn't that adorable? There's so much going on I forgot about. No, people are using it. The problem is you have to catch the bus to get up here. And then get on there. I mean, I don't know whether I should... Oh, caching again. I don't know whether I should fake it. A connection. It's kind of tempting now I've got that new station mod. The ultimate station, because you can have an underground here. I don't think it'll quite work for what we want. That's a real shame. But it's alright. I mean, eventually, if they start moving out here, which I'm not entirely sure, they're just going to do that instead. But we don't want them to do that. We want them to go the other way. This is just something I keep an eye on. Occasionally, I'll see where they're building roads, and if I don't like where they're building roads, I'll ditch it. It just gives me something to do here and there. I do kind of want them to build along here. That would be great, but I don't know how to encourage them to get over here. It might be difficult or impossible. I don't know. They are not getting any goods at the moment. And Welland Garden City is kind of big. So maybe in a future episode we'll try and get some goods going out here. I don't know, because we've got this farm up here. They could start taking it to share this. There's Nebworth. They're doing okay because it's on the right side. They're building nicely. Got a lot of... We've got that farm there. Where's the nearest farm? And there's another one here which is also being used, and there's one here. I feel like it's miles away. I feel like these should supply Welland as well. Now, what are you supplying now? I believe we've got a couple going in here. We've got the deliveries. Hatfield food deliveries. Oh, okay, okay. So this is where freight might be a thing. But not to Welland. There, it does go to Hitchin though, so we could just have some sort of... Because here's the depot, we could have them drop off food or anything and then take it by truck down to Welland. That could be a thing. We'll have to look and see where we can fit some freight stations in. I do like Welland Garden City. I like this bit. For those that don't know, that actually exists. So, should we pop back? You'll have to leave in the comments below what you want to have a look at. Oh! Look! These can take it. Silly me. Let's finish off with that, shall we? Let's get some Welland growing. Because it's not really at the moment. Get it some food. So, where's all your commerce? Up there. We want to... I don't have a greatest selection because of... Let's not click on that. I don't know what that does. We'll go with a biggie. Maybe I can get it on the edge here. Might have to delete a couple, but... Sorry, gotta go. I know the bus is gonna not be impressed by that. But if I kind of get it on the edge here. Like that. Yeah. Like that. And then I can swing this road round. Hopefully. Too much like that. Okay, let's delete that little road there and there. And instead we'll connect it this way, which looks much better. I'd like that to swing around if possible. There we go. And then we can join this up here. Maybe make a little triangle there. There we go. And if someone doesn't build there, we'll put something in there at a later date. Some smoothing. I haven't done any of that today. Well, I have. Just off camera. But I kind of like this right here on the... You can see it coming in to Welland. Alright. Excuse me. Beautiful. So that should about cover everything. Except for you. Why? Well, tough luck. So let's get these going, shall we? Want to take food and do we have a? Uh-oh. Do we have? Where's the closest depot? I don't really want to put a depot in. Well, we don't have one, so I'm gonna have to. I can't see one. There's buses out. Aha! We got it. Right. I know it's a bit far away. Depot's down there. Let's make some lines. It's only a short one. Want that one. And then we want... That one's going to be grain. And then we want one more. Which is going to be... Cowtles. As I almost said on my Train Valley video. Combination of cows and cattle. So we've got the cowtle. That's not a word, by the way. And so grain delivery. Hatfield grain haul. There we go. Let's call it that. And Hatfield cowtle. Is that how it would be spelt? We're not having it. Livestock. Let's just go with livestock. Livestock haulage. Not cowtle. Right. You guys pick your places. That's them two done. And then we got... This is going to be food to Welland. Welland Garden City. Food delivery. Done and done, I believe. How's that looking? Does that get about... Everybody's got a place there. Everybody's got a place there. Alright, so let's get our trucks. We want... Oh, we can have these, can't we? Flatbed. I guess that would take some grain, right? No, it would be the dumper. Take grain. We've got grain. We want 2 of those. 1, 2. Set line all. Hatfield grain. And then we want cows will be in here? Question mark? Yes. There. We want cows. Livestock. Might not be cows, might be pigs. Might be chickens. So we want that brown. And then we want both of them. It's because they're cow heads. I can't help but calling them cows. 2 of those with double cows. On that. Wait. That's going to be... That's not going to work, is it? In any of these? Oh, that's awkward. Ugh. We're going to need twice as many of these to meet the 20 of those. That's really awkward. We're going to have another couple. Right, that's fine. There we go. And then we need... Oh, I shouldn't have closed that. Excuse me. And then finally we need... Oh, flatbed will take bread, right? Surely. No? Why are you not taking the bread? Why are you not taking food? Huh. Guess you're taking food? Yeah, you're taking the food. So I want you at 1, 2. Let's just do 4. Because they don't carry many, do they? And we need you to go to... Should have called this something. Here, I need to call this... Welling... Is that how you spell Welling? Think so. Welling Commerce Drop. There we go. I mean, I didn't have to call it that, but I haven't called these anything relative either. But there we go. I think we've got it, and hopefully we'll come back and have a look at how Welling's doing. Well, look at the people driving away down here. Where are they going? Are you going to work, are you? Where do you work? You work in... Let's turn this off. You work in... Hatfield. You're driving away there. Where are you? Where are you coming from? From Hartford. That's a drive. Down the back roads. Look at you. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. We want people driving around because there are people driving around. Wow, that's been an hour. I might need to edit some out though. I believe the... I don't know how loud the dog was during that. She went a bit crazy. Right then. Where's our freight train? We'll leave it there. Hello? Where are you? You probably stopped at a station somewhere. Can't find him. I was hoping just to look rather than open up the... Oh, we're going to have to open up the line, aren't we? Where are you? Oh, you're on the move. Let's just have a quick look. Power rating, poor. Ah, it'll take him 10 minutes to get to 50. Oh, what's going on here? What's up with you? Oh, it's fine. Stop complaining. Train's on the way. With a disgruntled passengers following him. Just like real life. So, we'll sit here as he comes in next to this tank unit, whatever it is. What is this? I can never remember. I think that's been a good episode. Ignore the flashing. It's not really anything to complain about. Yeah. We got some lines in. I want to get everything growing. Here comes our Fowler. So we'll watch him. He should come into here and then release the passenger train behind him. Oh yeah, your maximum speed round there. And on that note, until next time, take care.